Streaming some more GTA 5. Uh mostly so I could get some flight training done. Since that's required for the next mission. I need to get it done on Michael real quick. So let's just go ahead and just see what I can do with that. Since I kind of need to get some flight training on. Like done real quick. Um so yeah. Let's just go ahead and just see what I can do. Um Okay. You know what's the one part that I really dislike about single player GTA 5? Honestly, the fact that, you can't really do too much with the cars outside of just entering the driver's seat. That's easily one of the my least favorite cars parts of GTA 5's main story at least. You can do that on online, but that's about it. Also, I'm not gonna be using Facecam today, because I just got out of the shower, like I want to say about 10, 20 minutes ago, and I look a little disgusting after that. Um, like I still look a little bit of a mess. So yeah. Hey, gotta look my best for the stream. Um, so yeah. Honestly, usually I don't care about how I look for the most part, but I just want to at least look normal for the camera and stuff. Um, so yeah, let's just go ahead and get to the flight school. And just train up my flying skill, I guess, on Michael. Since that's the main thing I need to do to actually beat the game. Yeah, I need to try and level up my flight skill on all characters, if I'm being honest. But Michael is the main one I need to work on for right now. So yeah. Let's go ahead and get some work done on this. So that way I can actually try and finish up the game. At least. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with that ramp for pretty obvious reasons. Because I don't want to risk, having to drive all the way back and losing this car too. I don't want to risk any of that, to be perfectly honest. Okay. Now I think I have to get to the other side. Jesus Christ. I honestly think I've leveled up my driving skills since I last played. Well, at least I didn't get the cops on me. Let's go ahead and try and get in here for flight school. Wait, actually, never mind.
I'm sorry about that.
Never mind. Yeah, that got cops on me. Yeah, that honestly really sucked. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I was trying to go for flight school so I could try and beat the game already. Yeah, let's go ahead and lose the cops already. Yeah. Yep, I knew that would happen at some point or another. And that was all on me, if I'm being honest. So let's just try and get back to flight school. You know what, screw it. I'm just calling a taxi. You know what, never mind. Might as well just drive myself. For pretty obvious reasons. I just want to, do everything myself. Yeah, I may like people doing stuff myself, but I'm kind of stubborn at the same time. Like if I have my mind dead set on something, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, let's go ahead and steal a car. Let's go ahead and get back to flight school. Welcome to the stream, whoever just joined. Currently I'm trying to train up Michael's flight skills to try and work on some more missions in the future. That's the main reason that I'm streaming, because, flight school does take a little bit, and I'm not particularly too good at flying. And I just wanted to try and capture some of that on camera, me screwing up a lot, because I know I will. I know for a fact I will. Heck, I'm not even the best at driving, and even then. And flying is a lot harder in this game than what driving is. So yeah, let's just go ahead and go and just get to flight school. So that way, at least some of my skills can get up. I don't know why. I don't know what level I need to get to on my flight skill level, if I'm being honest. Uh, so yeah, I don't know what level I need to get to. If if you know, can you let me know so that way I can actually try and get my flight skill up to around that point? Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit of a yapper. Whenever it comes to things I particularly like. So yeah, what did you just call me? What did that NPC just call me? I'm not even black. Like Jesus Christ, did that NPC just call me a monkey? Jesus Christ, I'm not even black, and even then I still feel a little hurt and offended by that. I'm not even black, by the way. Um, yeah, let's just go ahead and launch flight school already. Um, yeah, I gotta try and level up my flight skill as
Welcome to flight
high as
school. My
possible.
name is Jackson.
Yeah, I know a little bit of what I gotta do during flight school, but right now I just
We're
gotta
gonna
try
start
and
with
do
a
whatever I
basic
can.
takeoff. Hold the throttle all the way
Um,
down to pick up speed, and pull back on the stick
yeah.
to take off. You can retract your
Okay,
landing
let's
gear
just
once you're a safe
try,
distance above the ground.
um, and, get the
Congratulations,
flying
pilot!
stuff
You
down.
are now airborne.
I'm
Now,
doing pretty well so far,
navigate
I
through
think.
those checkpoints marked on your radar, and we can
Uh,
move on to the next lesson.
no! Yeah, this shows how bad I am at flying. Yeah, it's just kind of complicated for me, because I never really got the grasp of flying.
We're
Driving
gonna start
boats,
with
that's a
a
different
basic
story for
takeoff.
me.
Hold the throttle all the way
Uh,
down to pick up speed.
but yeah,
Pull back on
pretty
the
much the
stick to
furthest I
take off.
know in
You
terms
can
of like
retract your
flying
landing
in this
gear once
game
you're a safe distance
is
above the
like
ground.
the basically the bare minimum, like
Congratulations, pilot!
accelerating
You
and
are now
basically
airborne. Now,
uh you
navigate
know
through those checkpoints marked on your
turning
radar,
the
and we can move
thing.
on to the next lesson.
The part that really hurts me the most is mostly just turning from side to side. That's the part that
That was
really
a good
hurts me the most.
start. Well
Mostly
done.
because it's mapped to a different button than what it is on cars and boats. So yeah, seems like I got gold here. Yep. Um, let's go ahead and do runway landing.
Now I'm going to have
Yeah,
you
I want to
attempt
try
a
and get
safe landing
my
on the
flight
runway.
skill up as high as possible. Now, keep in mind, I've already done this. Um, but yeah,
Start reducing the
like I've
plane's
already done a
altitude
lot of
gradually,
this.
so you're just above the
Um,
runway as you
like
approach.
I've already
Be
beat the
sure to
main
deploy the
story.
landing gear
But
before you
yeah,
reach the runway.
uh,
Start to decelerate while you're still in the air,
okay.
but be careful not to stall the
No,
engine.
I don't want to. I don't want to crash. Uh, okay.
Executed like
I
a
think
pro.
I think I'm doing
Now let's
pretty
get the
well so
plane off the
far.
runway. Taxi over to the
Uh,
marked area and come to
yep,
a
I got
complete
gold, I
stop.
think.
Okay, you need to return to the training area.
What? What did I do wrong? I touched the goal post. How did that happen? I touched the goal. Like, what did I do wrong?
Start reducing the
Um,
plane's altitude gradually. So you're
okay, I guess I
just
gotta
above
try
the
this
runway
again,
as
I
you approach.
guess.
Be sure to deploy the landing
Um,
gear before you reach the runway.
let's just go ahead and try and I
Start to
guess get
decelerate
back.
while you're still in the air, but be
Um,
careful not to stall the engine.
okay. Let's just get back to the one thing. Uh, let's just try and get over here. Um, I guess let's just get over to this one checkpoint thing. Yeah, I'm clearly not going to get gold here. I'm at the very least going to get silver.
Executed like a pro.
Uh,
Now let's get the plane off the runway.
now
Taxi over
let's
to the marked
try
area
and
and come to
decelerate.
a complete stop.
Um,
That was an
there we
excellent landing.
go.
Very
At
well
least I
done.
managed to get it done this time. Yeah, I'm not doing too well in terms of flying. I got silver. Yeah, I'm gonna have to at least get some flying skills done.
You're going to be performing a couple...
Yeah, I want to at least get gold or silver. Whenever I, do get all this done.
All right, pilot. It's time for us to get a little crazy. First, I want you to
Yeah,
get some altitude
the most
and
I
head for that
really know
checkpoint
is like
mark
getting
at
the
the end
plane
of the
off the
runway.
ground and, all this other stuff. Basically, whatever the basics are, that's pretty much all I know in terms of flying in this game.
Okay, let's see what you got. On my mark, perform a barrel roll by pulling your flight stick to the left or right. Okay, perform a barrel roll.
Yeah, that sucked. Yeah, I had to retry that because I screwed up. Let's try this again. So that way I can actually try another barrel roll. Yeah, all this really shows how bad I am at flying. If I can barely do any of this. So yeah. Let's head to the first check. Okay. Yeah, let's try the barrel roll again. I'm gonna have to get at least a little bit higher. There we go. That worked out a lot better than last attempt. Oh.
Watch your altitude on this one.
That's gonna suck.
Perform 3 barrel rolls in a row.
Yeah, let's go ahead and perform that one. Let's just try this again. Yeah, I screwed up. I was expecting that to work out a lot better than what it did. But yeah, if I fail this, I should be able to skip it.
Alright, pilot. It's time for us to get a little
I don't know what
crazy.
Michael's
First,
flight
I want
skills
you to get
are
some
right now.
altitude and head for that checkpoint mark at the
So
end of the
yeah.
runway.
Let's go ahead and just see what I can do.
Good. Okay.
Well, at least the
Let's
time
see what you got.
resets, so I should be able to get, at least get close to gold, maybe silver.
To the left or right. Okay. Perform a barrel roll.
There we go, there's a barrel roll.
Steel. I like it.
Yeah, I gotta try and get away from these buildings.
Level out your plane and get ready. I want to see you do 3 barrel rolls in a row on my signal.
Okay, let's try
What's
this
your
again.
altitude on this one? Okay, perform 3 barrel rolls.
3
in a
barrel
row.
rolls. There we go.
Very nice.
I wasn't expecting that to work out so well.
And level out the plane again. Now let's see how you do upside down. On my word, roll over the plane and hold
Okay.
it steady. Okay, roll the plane upside down.
Okay, I think I'm doing pretty well.
Roll the plane upside down for several seconds.
No, I can't flip upside down and just go this way. Let's just keep going this way. I don't want to die.
Roll the plane right side up.
There we go.
Great work out there today.
Oh my god,
I'll
I
see you
finally
tomorrow
passed
next
it.
time.
I wasn't expecting that to work out so well. Now, did I get gold? Yeah, I got gold. I don't know what I'm doing, like what I need to get done. I don't know what the skill is. Flying. You know what? I gotta try and see what I can do. I think I gotta get it a little bit higher. So, yeah. You know what? Let's just try and I guess. Wait, actually, I think I need to get Franklin's shooting skill up too. So let's try that right now. Maybe if I work on Franklin's shooting skill, that'll help out a lot.
Man, are you serious? This motherfucker is fly.
Glad you like it.
Yeah.
As I told you, it's yours.
Are you seriously serious?
For the 5th time, yes. Well, I gotta go. I'll be in touch about our little venture.
That's
Man,
Lester.
good looking. Yeah. This motherfucker.
Yeah, that's Franklin's new mansion, I think. Yeah, I don't know if I gotta try and see if I can do anything with with Trevor. Um, wait. Yeah, I think his shooting skill, um, yeah, it needs leveling up, right now anyways. So let's just go ahead and get out. Uh, let's pull up the phone and see if there's any text. Um, yeah, I need to head to Ammunition real quick. So that way I can actually try and up Franklin's shooting skill. Um, okay, that should be the closest one, I think. So let's go ahead and get him over there. Um, you know what? Out of like all, yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna be trying to work on Franklin's shooting skill and Michael's flying skill. For right now. Uh, hopefully I can get them both to decent progresses. Um, before I have to continue the game, or at least before I have to end stream. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and get to Ammunition, since there is a shooting range out there, and I kind of need as many guns as possible. I think I can use infinite ammo there. I think, if I pay to get in there, which I should have enough money because I don't think I've spent any on Franklin. Wait, what was that weird thing that popped up on screen? That weird color shift. I don't know if that was like part of the game or not, or if it was just where I hit the lamp. I don't know if that was part of that. Um, and the color changed so fast, like the lighting changed so fast that it also affected the colors too. Yeah, I thought I was getting better at driving, but yeah, I'm not. But either way, let's just go ahead and get over to, Ammunition. You know what? One thing that I really hate that I've heard about GTA 6 is the fact that I've heard that like rumors and reports that the game will cost like about $150. I am not buying the game if it costs that much. I am genuinely not. That is ridiculous. Like if the game costs over like $60, I doubt it will even succeed. Like genuinely so. If the game costs over like $60, like 60, $70, I doubt for a fact that it'll even do well. But yeah. Welcome to the stream. What I was talking about, is the fact that I've heard reports that GTA 6 will cost like $150. And I was talking about the fact that nobody will pay for that. Like, if they do that, if they do that, the game will utterly fail. Like, monumentally. Yeah, it turns out I didn't even need to go to Ammunition. I needed to get to their Ammunition shooting range. To try and level up Franklin's shooting skill. Yeah, I probably got the cops on me for that, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I've heard reports that GTA 6 will cost like $150. I don't know how truthful that is because I haven't had any like too many reliable sources on the game so far. But if Rockstar goes through with that kind of pricing for the game, it will bomb, and it will bomb fast. Because gamers hated whenever games started costing like $80. Gamers hated that. So if Rockstar makes GTA 6, which is one of the most anticipated games of the last 2 decades, if they do that, that will cause the game to fail monumentally. There's absolutely no recovering from that if they do make it cost $150. there's absolutely no chance that the game will actually succeed, let alone if they would even make half their money back. Let alone, like, if they even make half their money back, let alone a quarter, I'd be surprised. Like, genuinely so. If Rockstar makes at least a quarter of their money back on GTA 6, I will genuinely be surprised. Like, that will be the most shocked I will ever be about any game. If they actually make it $150 and actually make at least some profit on it. I will genuinely be surprised. Like, more so than what I've ever been about anything to do with the gaming industry. Like, there's no way GTA 6 will ever succeed at that point. Like, there's absolutely no chance of that. Like, it will fail, and it will fail monumentally if they actually do charge $150 just for one game. Just for one. Like, that game will fail monumentally. And there's no doubt about it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the shooting range. Just try and level up Franklin's shooting skill. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well in terms of this stuff. Yeah, I don't need the tutorial. I just need to level up Franklin's shooting skill as much as possible. Yeah, I've done pretty well on this stuff before. Okay. Let's just try and, get as many points as possible. Okay. I need to try and get as many 100 points as possible. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well so far. Okay, I'm up to the point where I get 300 points now. Yep, I passed it. I got 15 out of 15 targets. And I just barely missed out on gold. Okay, let's just try and level up my shooting skill a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I don't even have to worry about ammo right now. Okay, let's just try and see if I can, at least get some of these, one things. Yep, I need to try and at least get bronze. Yeah, I failed the challenge because I just basically just failed because I couldn't keep up with the goal posts. Okay. Let's just try and, keep up with these, one things, these targets. Okay, I need to try and get as many, points as possible. Yep, I'm doing pretty bad right now. Yep, I failed. I was just, 195 points short. So let's try this again. This time I'm gonna try and, go for gold. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Yep, I'm doing pretty bad right now. No! I need to try and get as many points as possible. Yeah, this sucked. That really sucked. Considering, the fact that I missed so many shots that I could have easily gotten if I just rapid fired. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's just try and get more points. I really need to try and get as many points as possible. Okay. Yep, I'm doing pretty bad right now. Yeah, I sucked. Yeah, it seems like I'm gonna have to try with other guns right now. To get more of a better score. Okay. Let's just try and, shoot as many of these things as possible. I really need to get as many points as possible. Okay, I really suck right now. Cause, you know, I'm not getting too many points. I'm not getting enough points, so let's try this again with different guns. You know, so that way I can actually, you know, at least somewhat get a good score. Yeah, let's try this again, if I can. Okay, seems like I gotta get a higher, you know, shooting range, score. Uh, let's just try this again and, you know, at least get more of a better scores and try and level up my shooting skills as possible. I don't know what guns will give me the best, like, on my terms of levels. But either way, let's just try. Okay. Let's just try and get as many points as possible. Yeah, I'm not doing too hot. Yeah, I need to get as many points as possible. Come on, flip around. Yeah, I'm not doing too hot. I need to get, like, over 1,000 points, almost 2,000. Let's try this again. So that way I can actually, you know, try and get a better score. Yeah, I'm not doing too well. Okay, let's just try and get more points. Yeah, I really need to try and work on my aiming. Yeah, I'm not doing too hot. Yeah, I'm not doing too well. Yeah, I failed. Let's try. Man, I'm kind of stressed right now. Because I just want to do really well. And the main reason I'm really failing is because, you know, the fact that I think it's just that the fact that I'm streaming. That's the main reason why I'm failing so hard. Okay. You know what? I bet if I wasn't streaming right now, I could probably do a lot better, with my score. Okay, let's just try and get my points up. Okay. Yep, I got more than enough points, with this gun. Yep, I need to get at least bronze on each gun, to try and get the best of my ability. Okay, let's try with the SMG. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing too well in terms of, you know, outright gun percentage. Okay. Yep, I'm kinda tanking. I'm tanking hard. Yep. I'm not doing too well. Never mind, I passed. Oh my god. Um, so let's try this again. On the third challenge. Never mind. Let's try this again with, you know, the pistol 50. To try and, you know, get my gun score, my gun percentage higher. Okay. Yep, I gotta reload. Okay. Yep, I'm not doing too hot. I gotta try and get the gold each time. Yep, I failed. Cause, well, you know, pretty obvious reasons. Okay, let's try with the assault rifles, with the advanced one. Okay. Yep, I gotta try and get as high of a score as possible. Yep. Let's try and get as many points as possible. So that way I can actually, you know, try and, you know, beat this challenge. Okay. Yep, I'm about halfway there, a little over that in fact. I need to get at least 10 points. Yep, I'm not gonna pass because the reloading speed is just way too slow. So let's just try and get at least you know what, let's try the carbine rifle. So that way I can actually try a little bit better. Um okay. Yep, I'm not doing too hot. Okay. Let's just try this again. So that way I can actually try and, beat this challenge. Uh, yep. I know I gotta try and do a little bit better. I think. Uh, yep, I gotta get a little bit over, like, 400. I had to get, man, crap. I screwed myself over there. Um, let's try this again. Because if I got, like, about 300 more points, then I probably would have passed. Okay. I need to try and do a little bit better with what I do. Okay. Let's just try this again. Yeah, I gotta get at least 1,000 more points. I already passed, since, and I got silver too. Yep. There we go. Now let's see what what my level is so far. So that way I can actually. Wow, I need to get at least one more level. And I need to get some flying up on Michael too whenever I get the chance. You know what? Let's see what. Yeah, I need to get at least 2 more levels. I don't need to get it to the max, but I know I need to at least get it higher. I need to get it to at least 3 stages. You know what? Let's try the bonus, the railgun. So that way I can actually, try and see what I can do. Yep. I gotta try and do this as well as I can. Yep. I'm doing a lot better right now. Yeah, I gotta try and reload. If only this thing had better reload speed. Yeah. I wish it had better reload speed. Yep, that got me 5 points. That got me 3. So I need 4 more points. That got me 3. So yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I got 4. I got silver on that. Let's see. Let's try shotgun since I do like using shotguns. If you watch my Resident Evil videos, you know how much I love shotguns. So yeah. It's pretty obvious how much I do love them. Okay. Let's just try and see what I can do. Yeah, I need to get to at least, I need to get at least 22 points here. Okay, let's just try and get as many points as possible. Okay, that's passed. That's good. Let's just see what my, shooting level is now. Yep, it's not doing much better, if at all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and at least get at least better scores. Wait, let's see how much money I have. Okay, I have plenty to at least get it to the next couple levels. So yeah. Wait, light machine guns. I want to try and use the MG. I want to use the MG gun, because I don't think I've ever used that. Okay, let's just try and see what I can do. I need to get to at least 4,000. So yeah, that's honestly a lot. But right now, that is pretty good. Yep, I gotta try and get rid of all these targets. Crap. Yep, I'm not doing too hot in terms of score. Yeah, I failed because I couldn't reload fast enough. Okay. Let's try this again. I really need to try and get my score up. That's 400 points right there. Okay. That's 12,000. That's 1,200 right there. That's 1,600. Okay. I'm up to 2,000 right now. Okay. Yep, I was just 900 points short. Crap, I was just a little under 900 points short. Let's try the shotguns again. Since I'm doing pretty well with those. Yep. I gotta try and, get rid of all these, things right here. So that way I can actually, do all this. Well. Yeah, I'm not doing too hot. Okay. Yeah, I passed just by the skin of my teeth. Let's try challenge 3. I don't know how high Franklin's shooting skill is now, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I need to get up to at least 14. Let's just try this again. He's up to, that's 12 points, now 13. Okay, I got, more than enough points now, to have passed. Okay, I got 21. That's good. I got silver on that. Yeah, this is gonna take at least some time. Before I can actually get my shooting skill to a good enough range. Yeah. I don't know what else I can do to raise up my shooting skill even further, to be honest. Let's try, an AP pistol. To try and see what I can do with this. Okay. Yep, this is a rapid fire. So this is honestly pretty good. Since I am pretty good with rapid fire guns. Okay, I passed. Yep, I got to at least, bronze. That's good. So if I get to at least bronze on any of the challenges, that means I automatically succeed. Yeah, let's just try and see what I can do. Okay. Let's just try and see what I can do. Yep, I automatically passed. I know that I made it to the right score. Okay. At least I got to a decent position, to pass this. Yep, I didn't even have to worry about getting any higher of a score, because I already passed. Okay. Now let's try and see what my shooting level is now. Welcome to the stream. I'm currently working on not Trevor or Michael, but Franklin's shooting skill. So yeah. Right now I gotta at least do a couple more challenges before I can actually move on. So let's try this on challenge. Wait. Let's see what I gotta do here. So it's 3,000 points to pass. Okay. Yeah, I like rapid fire guns if I'm being honest. Okay. Yep, I'm not doing too hot in terms of aiming. Okay, let's just try, see what I can do. Yep, I'm not doing too hot. Come on, turn around. So that way I can get some points. Come on. Yeah, I failed. Because I couldn't reload fast enough and aim properly. So let's try this challenge again with this gun. Okay. Yep, I'm doing a lot better this time. Okay. Yep. I need to get as many points as possible. Let's just try and see if I can get this done. Okay. I need to get at least 12,000 more points. Okay, I passed. So no matter what, I succeeded. Okay, let's just try and see what I can do. Yeah, I need to try and, see what my level is right now on shooting. Okay, I think one more challenge should do it. With other guns. I'm gonna turn off my mic. Crap, I just barely missed out by like almost 1,000 points. Let's just move on to a different gun. I think the railgun should give me the best score. So let's just try this now. Yeah, if I just do that properly, then it should give me the best score. So yeah. If I shoot the targets like that, then yeah, it should give me the best of them all. Okay. I already passed this challenge. So yeah, I don't have to worry about that right now. Or at least too much else. Okay, I got the gold medal. So let's try this one now. I don't know if that leveled up my shooting skill enough, but I'm gonna just try this anyways. Okay, let's just try this. Okay. I need to try and get as much points as possible. Okay. I need to try and at least get to 26 points. Okay, now 32 to get gold. There we go. I got all 20 targets. And got max points for all of them. Okay, my shooting score is 60 out of 100. I'm going to try and at least get it at least a little bit further. Yeah. I just want to at least have a good enough skill. for the next mission. Okay. Let's just try this. I don't know if I can do this in time. Okay. Let's just try this. Okay, I got a good enough score right there. Now I need to try and get gold. Okay, I need just 2 points. Yeah, I should have enough time to, pass that. Just by the skin of my teeth on gold. Okay. Let's just see what my shooting skill is now on Franklin. Yep, that should be good. I just need to try and up Michael's flying skill right now. So that way I can actually try and do a little bit better.
Give me up.
Okay. Let's head over to flight school.
Break, please.
Okay. Yeah, I'm stuck in traffic. Let's just try and drive around all these cars. Yeah. Mostly because I really need to try and up my flying skill. If I need to up Franklin's shooting skill, I will. But as of right now, I don't really see a need for it. I don't think I need to get it to max level. I don't think. So yeah. Let's just try and get it to a good enough point. I just don't know if I can, get it up to a good position in time. I just don't know. Okay. Also, keep in mind, if you're watching this, I will be, releasing 2 more videos today. One on Resident Evil 6, and another on, Lego Ninjago. So yeah, just keep an eye out for those. I already released one video on, I believe, it's The Evil Within. I already released my video on that for today. All I got left is just Lego Ninjago and Resident Evil 6 for my videos on that. So let's just go ahead and get to flight school already. Since I kind of need to do that. Yeah, I don't know what I can do, to be honest. Wait, actually, let's check out and see if there's, any missions. Doesn't seem like Trevor's mission counter updated. So I clearly gotta update my flying and shooting skills. Yeah, I've been working for at least about an hour to try and update my skills. So yeah. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna pause the stream real quick, because I just now realized I got something. Alright, sorry about that. I just now realized that I got a text, and I just had to deal with that, whenever I had the chance. So yeah. Let's go ahead and get over to where I can train for flight. Since that's the main thing I know I need to do. Yeah, this part of the game, it just feels like it was more or less added to just draw out time, if anything. Um, which I don't know why it's added. Like, yeah, you don't have too much experience with like Franklin and Michael whenever you get Trevor, but even then, it feels odd that you have to train up their skills whenever you're not even using their characters. Um, so yeah. Uh, let's just go ahead and just try and get over to flight school. Um, okay. Uh, I don't know where else I gotta go. I know I gotta head up to these stairs. I know that. I don't know why I jumped out of the car instead of waiting it to stop. So yeah. Um, okay, let's just try and see what I can do for the flight challenges. But real quick, I'm gonna see what this message is about. Alright, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and try and do the knife flight. So yeah. I'm not really too good at flying. I'm surprised I even made it this far. So yeah. Let's go ahead and just handle all this. Okay, I think I can get a good grasp of it. So yeah, let's head for the checkpoint real quick.
When I give you the signal, I want you to try to hold a knife edge with your plane.
Yeah, that's not... I don't know what I can do.
Now hold that position. Don't forget to use your rudders to
No,
maintain
no. Crap, I screwed up. I was trying to keep it steady, but I forgot that R1 and L1 is for, like, turning side to side instead of, you know, the left stick. I just completely forgot about that. I don't know why.
Then I'll talk you through it.
Yeah, I gotta try and, you know, do the knifing. Okay, let's just try and do this again and just try and pass the challenge.
When I give you the signal, I want you to try to hold a knife edge with your
let's
plane.
go ahead and get a little bit higher.
Form a knife edge. Perfect. Now hold that position. Don't forget
okay,
to
let's
use
just
your rudders
try
to maintain altitude.
and do this real quick.
Level out the plane. Good. Let's see if you can do the
let's
same
just
thing
try
on
and
the
keep
other
this
side.
steady.
On my mark, roll your plane over to the opposite side and hold the position. Okay, perform a knife edge on the other side.
Okay, let's just try and do this now. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better. There we go. Yeah, I admit I could have done a lot better. Oh crap, I thought that was a sound of me crashing because I was looking at my phone whenever I passed. Yeah. Alright. Let's just try this again. And just see what my skill's at. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well on my skill. I need to try and at least do one more challenge. You know, with the flying. Then with shooting on Franklin, I need to try and do a little bit better and just try and upgrade my skill as high as possible. So let's just do flat hatting. Um,
obstacle course is designed
yeah,
to teach
I've
you
never
how
been
to
the
get
best
better
with this
control
kind of
over
stuff, but yeah. Uh,
I want you to use
okay.
everything you've learned so far to navigate this
Yeah,
course
I
as
don't think I'm
fast
gonna
as
be
you
able to
can.
do
Watch your
well.
altitude, though. This is really a test of how
Um,
low you can go
I gotta
and how
try and
well
do
you can maneuver the
barrels,
plane.
knifing, and all that other stuff. Welcome to the stream. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna try and, you know, get the flying skill up on Michael, because I'm trying to complete the main story. Uh, and this is part of it. So yeah. Oh, they left. Uh, yeah, this is gonna be a pretty difficult challenge for me. Just flying around Los Santos. Welcome to the stream. Um, let's just try and, finish up this flying challenges and stuff. Yeah, flying to this close to the water is really difficult for me. Mostly because I'm not too good at flying, and flying
You're
this close to the
looking good.
water basically
Looking
means certain
solid.
death, if anything. So yeah.
You're looking great out there.
Uh, let's just try and see what I can do.
Very nice.
Uh, yeah, I need to try and miss this,
Come on, I know you
because
can do this.
that's like a penalty of 5 seconds.
Keep it up.
Uh, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna pass this. Uh,
That's it.
okay, that was pretty close, if I'm being honest. Yeah, that sucked. I'm gonna try and see if I can retry this. Yeah, that really sucked. Mostly because I was a little bit out of it. Welcome to the
I want
stream.
you to use everything you've learned so
So
far
that way,
to navigate
let's
this
just
course
try and
as
finish up this
fast as
challenge
you can.
again.
Watch your altitude, though. This is really
Yeah,
a
I've
test of how
failed
low
this
you
challenge
can go
already.
and how well you can maneuver the plane.
I don't know if I can skip past it, if I'm being honest. I hope I don't need to, if I'm being honest. So let's just try and do whatever I can. Yeah, I'm kinda scared, considering how close I have to fly to the water. So yeah. Like, this is easily the worst part about it, is flying this close to the water. Like, that's easily the worst part about this segment, is just flying this close to the water. Because hitting the water with any form of plane is, like, basically a certainty for death. It's not the same for, like, cars, and obviously not boats.
Nicely done.
But yeah. If anything, it's the opposite for boats. Like, if you hit land with boats, that's basically a certainty for death, and sky, like airborne for cars, is basically another certainty for death. Okay. Let's just try and speed through here.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to miss that one.
Bring in a mix.
Mostly because, I'm not the best at flying.
Good job.
Yeah, I gotta try and keep myself steady, to be perfectly honest.
Nicely done.
Okay. Yep, I gotta get back to the runway. Before it's too late.
That's it.
Okay, here we go. I can at least get silver here. Yeah, I'm passing it this time if I don't hit the ground. So, yeah.
Not a bad run.
There we go.
You're definitely improving.
Yeah, I would have gotten silver regardless of if I failed that. Hey, welcome to the chat. Currently I'm trying to, level up my flying skills for Michael and shooting skills for Franklin. I've been streaming for almost an hour now. So yeah. Here in like a few seconds, if not, if it's already passed, then I've already been streaming for about an hour. So yeah. I'm gonna have to level up the shooting skill on Franklin now, considering I don't think I need to try and do anything else with the flying on Michael, since it's already pretty decent ways up. I just need to finish off this one last little segment from Franklin's shooting skill. That's all I need to do, and then I can actually move on with the game, which it'll probably be the video that's after this, like on GTA, that I'll go to the next mission. I just wanted to try and do this on stream to catch everybody up, um, and also so nothing will be missed. But yeah, um, to be honest, I think I've done a lot better with this segment in like previous playthroughs. Uh, that's fine. Yeah. Um, so yeah. How much do you like GTA? If I'm being honest. I'm just wondering. Just trying to, bounce off, because that's normally how I make, content, is trying to bounce off things. So yeah, how much do you enjoy GTA?
Fuck. All right, dog.
Oh yeah, did you hear that, the rumors and reports that GTA 6 is gonna cost like $150 on launch? Did you hear about that? I heard about that. Honestly, I've already mentioned this early in the stream, and oh my god, if those rumors come to fruition, GTA 6 will utterly bomb. There's no doubt about that. If GTA 6 costs anything more than like 70, $80, there's no doubt the game will bomb on launch. Like, unless if they update the price later on, or at least put it in that $70, $80, $60, $70, $80 price range. Yeah, like I don't doubt that GTA 6 will be a game changer. But if the rumors that I've heard about the price being that high are at all true, there's no doubt it will bomb unless they update the price later on. Like, there's absolutely no doubt about it. There's no doubts in my mind. Because look at how angry gamers got, like a couple years back. What do you mean by that? I don't even know what you're talking about.
It was so cool. It was like I was in a movie or a music video or something.
Man, what are you talking about?
I love the hip hop.
Like, I don't know what you're talking about, like, seeing something on Discord. I don't even know who you are, if I'm being honest. I'm just trying to make conversation. That's why I've been, so friendly. And also, I just treat everybody in the audience the same. I just try and treat them like friendly and stuff. Because, I ain't that kind of guy to, outright, treat somebody like a jerk, like right off the bat, Let's just try and update, Franklin's shooting skill as high as possible. Okay. Yeah, I'm clearly not going to pass this challenge. Okay. Yep, I clearly failed that challenge. So if you need recommendations, here, let me try and give you something, like some ideas. Try and think of some stuff that you like to do. Like, it could be nature, could be gaming, could be anime, could be like even books. Like you just go off of what you think the characters look like. Just try and think of some ideas from whatever it is you like, and just try and think of ways to draw it uniquely. You know, like I'm just trying to give you some ideas. So yeah, let's just try and get the score up. Since I kind of need to do that right now, anyways. Okay. Let's just try and see what I can do with the score. Yeah, there's no way I'm passing this. Unless if I manage to actually, get all hundreds on my score. There's absolutely no way I'm passing it otherwise. Okay. Yep, I gotta get all hundreds. Okay, I think I passed that one. Let's just try and see what I can do here. Yep, I passed. And by the skin of my teeth, too. Now let's check and see what Franklin's score is now. On his shooting level. Okay, I need to try and do a little bit better on my, level. I don't know what else I can do, because I already passed almost every other challenge, besides the light machine guns. Wait. Okay, I need to try and at least, do the Assault Rifle Challenge 3. I'm gonna do carbine rifles. And then, if I need any more, then I'm gonna try and do a little bit extra. Okay. I need to try and get at least 1,000 points. Okay, let's get my score up. I need to try and do a little bit better. Okay, I'm not doing too well. Yeah, I failed. I need to try and do this again. Okay, let's just try this again on Challenge 3. Okay. I need to at least get, a few hundreds. Okay. I need to try and, get my score up as high as possible. Yeah, I'm not doing too hot. Okay, I passed. Just by the skin of my teeth, too. Oh my god. If my skill isn't high enough now, I'll just try and do something else. Okay, let's just quit this and see what my level is now on my shooting skill. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, work on that one thing again, that one challenge. Hopefully I can actually do it with the light machine guns, on the challenge. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna have to try and get my points up as high as possible. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing too hot. If I don't do any better right now, with my shots anyways. Okay, I need 1,100 more. Yep, I need just a... Crap, I just barely missed out by almost 700. Crap, that sucks. Okay, let's just try and, get as high of a score as possible. Okay. Let's just try and, get the highest multipliers possible. Okay. I really need to level this up as much as possible. Okay, let's just try and, get as much... Okay, I passed, just barely. Oh my god, that sucked. Jesus Christ. Okay. Now let's just try and do this challenge now so I can do the heavy. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to do too well. Okay. Let's just keep going. Okay, let's just try and shoot as much as possible. Because I need to get as high of a score as I need to. I really need to level up and get as many points as possible. Okay, let's just try and get as many points as I can. No! I need to get, like, 700 more points. Okay. Let's just try and get as many points as possible. I really need, like, 300 more points, I think. Okay, let's just try and, I just barely got it. Oh my god. Okay. What did you say? I didn't read all of that. I'm sorry. And I can't scroll up. You do that when you're bored. I'm mostly doing this for mostly just to continue the story. Mostly because I need to try, level up the skills right now on, Michael and Franklin. So that way I can actually, continue the game. Okay. I'm doing a lot better here. Yep, I'm doing a lot better with my aiming. That's the main thing that really screwed me over, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's just try and get as many points as possible. Since that's the main thing I know I need to do. Okay, I got enough points. Yep, I just need to try and get more points. Okay. I just need to try and, get to up to, like, 2,000, I mean, 20,000. But yeah. I'm doing a lot better than what I was at the start of this stream anyways. Okay, let's just try and get as many points as possible. I clearly wasn't gonna get anything higher than bronze, but still. Okay, now I can use the heavy machine gun. You know what? First, I'm gonna check and see what my shooting level on Franklin is first. Okay, I need to try and do the heavy machine gun now to try and see if I can, get the one thing as high as possible. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I can do. Okay. Let's just try and keep my aim steady, since I need to get at least 10,000 points, to pass this challenge. Okay. Yep, I'm not gonna pass. There's just no way I have enough time. Yeah, there's no way I'm passing. Wait, never mind, I did pass. Never mind. Let's just try and, do this challenge now. I wasn't expecting to pass that one so easily. Okay, let's just try and get my points up. Okay. Yeah, I'm almost there to getting enough points already. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to, get this many points. No, I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this for story-related purposes. Since, you know, I need to try and level up Franklin and Michael's... I need to level up Michael's flying skills, and I've already done that. And then I needed to level up Franklin's shooting skill, and I think I've got him to the right amount, like to the right place, I think. Hopefully. Crap. I got a text from Trevor. Okay, let's just try and see what I can do. Yeah, I don't know what level I need to get to. I know I need to get to at least 80 on each character. I just don't know if I'm at the right spot for each character. You know what? Let's just give Franklin a little bit more flying lessons, just like one more.
Ocean. I could look at that all day.
You know, just so I could have a little bit of extra stuff. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I probably gotta try and see if I can do anything else, to try and continue the game. Okay. Yeah, I mostly did all this stuff on stream, just to have a little bit of extra stuff. And I won't have to worry about it later. Alright, let's just go ahead and get to the flying area. The, stuff where I gotta fly. Yeah, I can tell that a lot of this stuff was mostly added just to pad out the time of, you know, like playthroughs and stuff. That's pretty much the only reason I can think of. That the training segments was added and made required for the main story. That's the only reason I can think of, which is to pad time. So yeah. Honestly, they may be easy for you, but oh my god, I'm horrible at flying in this game. Like, I am outright horrible. Like, you know, using boats and cars and stuff, that's easy for me. But whenever it comes to flying, that's my rough spot. That's my roughest area. Driving is my easiest. Flying is my hardest. With, using boats and stuff being at, like, right there in the middle ground between both. Like, it's still pretty easy for me, but it's, like, pretty darn close in the middle. So yeah. Let's go ahead and get to the flying range. But actually, first I'm gonna check and see how long I've been streaming for. Wow. I've been streaming for a lot less than what I thought I was. I thought I was streaming for, like, at least 10, 20 minutes longer than what I actually ended up streaming for. Yeah, helicopters are the easiest flying thing for me, but it's more like any flying vehicle outside of helicopters that are more or less difficult for me. Like, but yeah, helicopters are like the easiest thing for me to fly. Anything else is basically borderline impossible for me to drive without, you know, thousands of issues. So yeah, let's go ahead and just do one last flying training segment for Michael, and then hopefully, whenever I can, I'm gonna try and work on the next mission, because that's the only reason I started stream for this, was, you know, to try and get all this done. So yeah.
In this lesson, I'm gonna
Honestly, thanks for that. I try my best, if I'm being honest. I try to, you know, do a good job whenever it comes to gaming. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, you know, decelerate whenever it comes to flying. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I crashed. Yeah, that's how bad I am at flying. Yeah, I'm not really the greatest at it. So yeah. Like, I'm more or less really good with, like, helicopters, but any other flying vehicles, just borderline impossible.
If you touch down smoothly, your plane is going to stop pretty fast.
Yeah. There we go. I did a lot better than here. Okay, I got to 80 flying. Okay. Now I can actually go for the next mission.
I guess I'd call that a successful landing.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting to do that on my second attempt. I was expecting to at least take 5 attempts to do all that. But yeah, thanks for the encouragement. I should be able to go to the next mission, I think. I don't know if I can, though. I'm gonna try and see what I can do. I don't know if I need to get any higher on my, flying or shooting for either character, because, well, I'm kind of lacking in, stuff I can do with that right now. So yeah, hopefully this was enough. Hopefully. So yeah, I just hope I can actually go to the next mission already. That's kind of like the one thing I know I want to do. Heck, if anything, I started out at some of the lowest levels on both flying and shooting for what I needed to level up. Yeah, I thought that was a turning off point, because I saw that cop car there, so I thought it would have been a turning off point. So yeah. Now let's just see what I can do. Yeah, did you hear where, GTA 6 is reportedly gonna cost like $150? Did you hear about that? I don't know how truthful it is, because I don't know, like, any, like, insider sources like that. I just mostly go off of what I hear online whenever it comes to, like, rumored stuff whenever it comes to games. Yeah, I heard that GTA 6 is reportedly gonna cost like $150. Yeah. Like, if that source can be trusted, oh my god, that's gonna just scream that the game's gonna fail from day one. I would be surprised if they even made a quarter of their money back on that they spent for GTA 6. I would be surprised if they made a quarter of it back. Like, genuinely so. If it is that price, that is. Yeah. But I doubt that it would even make half its money back. I would be surprised if it does. But, yeah, that's clearly just... Like, if it does hold any weight, then it's just gonna, completely tank all sales for the game. Like, all possible sales. But then again, GTA fans are really delusional sometimes. So, I wouldn't doubt if it is that much. I wouldn't doubt if they would actually buy into it. And even that, mostly because it is one of the most hyped up games the last, 2 decades? Almost 2 decades? So yeah, I wouldn't doubt if it does do well to some degree, but not to them to actually make any profits for Rockstar. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think a PS6 is out yet. I'm playing on a PS5 right now, and GTA 5 is playing pretty well. Even though it is, a 13-year-old game this year? It will be turning like 13 this year. But yeah, if GTA 6 ever does come out this decade, yeah, it would just be like close to like 20 years. Since GTA 5 first came out, since I'm pretty sure GTA 5 came out in like 2013. But yeah, something that really does disappoint me is hearing a lot of the stuff that came out against like some of the higher ups with GTA. Yeah, what I've heard is that some of the higher ups with GTA like were involved with, that island, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I doubt GTA 6 is coming out that time, especially with what's come out against some of the team involved with the games. I heard that some of the staff was like involved with, that island, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that might just delay it further, if anything. Yeah, they were involved with. I heard that like one of those CEO, like a few of the CEOs with Rockstar were involved, among with a bunch of other developers and stuff. So that might just delay GTA 6 even further. God forbid. So yeah. And honestly, that really sucks. So I like some of Rockstar's games. Heck, I wouldn't be playing this right now if I didn't. So yeah. But it's one thing that I really don't like about Rockstar's games? The fact that once you beat the main stories, not too much is really left. Like, not too much is left to do with the expansive worlds. Like, yeah, there's a... what do you mean? What do you mean what? If you don't mind me asking.
Shit!
I'm just trying to see what you mean. Let's just swap over to Trevor real quick. See if anything changed. Yeah, it might be a bad idea considering what happens whenever you swap to Trevor.
Stay right there. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay.
I don't know what I was trying to talk about, if I'm being honest. I don't know what I was talking about. Wait. I can actually go to the heist setups now. So yeah. But yeah, what I was saying about, guess what? I completely forgot what I was trying to talk about, if I'm being honest. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah. The main thing I really wanted to do this stream is level up Franklin's shooting skill and Michael's flying skill. That's the main thing I really wanted to do this stream. So yeah. That's going to be the end of this stream. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.